will be hosting the season premiere of SNL with Ice Spice.
Ooh, look at us, 3 Gen Z icons.
Aren't you like 40?
No. Long time ago, I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever.
What guy?
Tall fella, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hooves.
Keen, that's the devil, dude.
What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo or something. What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo or something.
Yeah, he definitely sold his soul.
The world is definitely not ready to hear this. But there is no real picture of the Earth.
What do you mean?
Every picture that's been released that's on Google and or released from NASA is a 3D render. There's only 2 pictures the Earth claims to have in its vault. Let me show you them right now.
You're telling me that my iPhone 3G wallpaper isn't real?
That's the blue marble. The blue marble, as known from popular media and your iPhone 3, this claims to be an actual photo of the Earth from space.
It's claiming that?
You want me to show you the other one? The other one's hilarious. This is the real one, apparently.
What?
It's called the pale blue dot.
Who took that?
I've taken better pictures whenever my phone is in my pocket accidentally, bro. That's what this looks like.
Why do all these pictures look so fake?
If you go through Google, there's not a single one that looks even remotely real.
Don't we have pictures of other planets?
I don't think you're ready for that conversation, bro.
Saturn picture. Okay, that is deep. This is made with a
really,
PS2.
You're really not ready for that conversation, bro.
Yo, so look, right? NASA got an argument for every single thing. So I'm not saying that I believe that it's a flat Earth, but they do got a lot of good proofs on what they believe. So I mean, y'all do your own research on that.
Everybody wants to know, why'd you walk away from $50 million?
Well, I wasn't walking away from the money.
Yeah.
I was walking away from the circumstances that were coming with the newfound plateau.
Yeah.
It takes a while when you punch through to adjust to the atmosphere. It was completely outside of my frame of reference. I've been in show business since I was 14, and I've heard the stories of what happens, and I've seen these kinds of things play out in front of me.
Okay.
When
you say you heard the stories, what do you mean? What stories?
I mean, you see before, look, Mariah Carey made a $100 million deal, and 3 months later, she's all of a sudden mysteriously crazy. Or Martin Lawrence punches through and he's waving a gun on the street screaming, they're trying to me.
Yeah, we hear those stories.
And it always happens around the time of their career where it seems as though they're crossing over the next plateau.
Yo, look. Y'all think that's the real Dave Chappelle? Like, that one right there, I think that's the real one. But the one we got right now, y'all think like he got like a lot fatter, and I don't know, he just don't seem like that same Dave right there. You know what I mean? So, what y'all think, man?
Felt something like wet and warm on my back, and so I put my hand on the small of my back, and then I saw that it was like this gooey, white substance, and I turn around and I see this guy looking at me, and then he zips his pants up.
She chased the man. Police say a witness saw the man drive off in a black Kia.
Just no words.
Dr. Sabine Lovell, a plastic surgeon here in Metro Atlanta, is still processing what happened to her during a trip to this Whole Foods on Peachtree Boulevard in Chamblee Saturday.
I see this gentleman walking down the aisle who's pretending to be shopping, and he's holding a basket. And he looked kind of like a normal gentleman, like late 20s, early 30s, nothing like extra suspicious about him.
She says she then reached for a bag of chips, but felt something on her back.
So I bent over to grab the chips, and as I was doing that...
All right, so we all know it's perverts out there, but that's like next level perverted. Like she's fully dressed. She don't look like, I don't know what she had on, but, she don't look like that type of lady that's just walking around with nothing on, you know what I mean? And for this guy to been trying to relieve himself on her, that's kind of crazy. Like, and it's out in public, like in the market, like people walking around, this man holding carrying the shopping cart, trying to cover his thing up. That's next level, man. I hate to laugh, but that's... wow.
How we all use our phones 24/7, but we never see them or use them in our dreams. Even all the other technologies like TVs and laptops, you just won't see them in a dream. Some people think that this proves that we're actually living inside a simulation because something is stopping you from seeing something on your unconscious level.
some of that is right. I never had a dream and seen a laptop, and I'm on my laptop a lot, but I have seen my cell phone in my dream. Like, I was in one of my dreams, I had caught an Uber, so I used my phone, but I don't remember seeing what was on the screen. I do remember pulling my phone out and ordering the Uber, but I never seen my laptop ever. Like, as long as laptops been out, I never seen a laptop or nothing like that. That's crazy. Yo, in the comments, let me know if y'all ever had a dream about any of y'all electronics or anything like that. Like, let me know if y'all ever had that in your dream.
Imagine a table 2 meters wide in a completely dark room, and you're holding a small but very bright light bulb, 3.4 millimeters across. And you were holding it about 31 centimeters above the table. What you'd see is a circular pool of light directly on the table, beneath the light bulb. But on the other side of the table, it would be in darkness. Now, it seems to our mind that if you were on the other side of the table, you would see the light because it's, above the table. But that's not true, because on that part of the table, it's in darkness, meaning that the light isn't physically reaching that part of the tabletop.
Yeah, I guess so.
Your senses are correct.
We're also told that the sun sets because as the Earth rotates us away from the sun, it's actually obscured by the physical curvature of the Earth. That's not what we see.
What we see is a local sun that is taking its local light with it. What happened to the horizon glowing across half of the world? Most sunsets are already fading through pollution, dander, chemtrails, and fog. Plus, refraction will always make the sun seem like it's going down, as well as your perspective.
It would appear to sink down in your field of view. That's perspective. The further away you get from it, the lower it will appear. It doesn't physically change its height, it just appears that way to your eyes, until eventually it will disappear behind the horizon formed by your eye's vanishing point. Your eye has an angular resolution of 0.2 degrees. And anything at that height will disappear beyond the limit of your sight.
Alright, yo, another thing, make sure y'all do your own research on some of these videos, because I don't want y'all to see this and then think like, oh, this is a fact, you know what I'm saying? Whether I believe it or not, still, you should be doing your own research on a lot of this stuff. You might learn something. If this video cut, then we know that this is cat, like this is fake. They gotta show us the whole thing. Nothing.
Look, man, y'all thought I was playing? You got the mark of the clone right here. Look at this. See that dot? Sean, let me see your arm, bro. Swear to God. You see? Look, let me see. Hey, yo, Mario, I told you, bro. More and more people I find with that mark. I'm gonna tell y'all what it means by the end of this year, so y'all stay tuned.
I don't have that mark.
Shaquille O'Neal has just admitted that the NBA is rigged. I kid you not. This isn't clickbait. This isn't a troll. Listen to what the man has to say for yourselves, and you tell me what you think. All these leagues are
your
rigged.
rings real?
No.
Oh. So it was scripted. You knew you was getting them.
Of course, all day, every day.
So y'all knew you was getting them that year.
I did.
Yeah.
There's a script. True story. I never told the story. In the first round, first championship, in the first round, I forget who we're playing. I hear Phil Jackson tell Gary Vitti, hey, get us some hotels in Indiana, because that's where we're going to play in the finals. This was like before game one in the finals, and like it didn't hit me until we got to Indiana.
Or maybe he just knew that they were the best team in the East.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard the man say. We haven't even played one game yet. They were back at the meeting. He's like, yeah, get us some, hotel rooms in Indiana. I don't want to stay in Indiana. I want to stay on the, outside of Indiana.
Are you happy they cast you in the role of Shaquille O'Neal?
Yes, I'm very, very happy. And I'm glad we beat Reggie Miller.
All right, so look, right? I feel like every sport is scripted. Like, it might have started out as a real thing, but I think that after a while, they like, yo, we'll make more money making it a script where these guys get paid good, the fans will be happy, and everybody wins. Because if you plan and you don't know who's going to win, you can't really make or control how much money you make on that. And they own the NBA or the NFL or any sport. They own those sports. So they like, yo, I'm going to write the script. I'm going to tell y'all who's going to the championship or whatever. That's bad, but it's also business. So I don't know. That's kind of bad.
All floors clear. Ground clear. 3, 2, 1. Fire.
On May 16, 1958, the Wahoo blast unleashed a nuclear detonation. A spray dome of 840 feet tall formed instantly, resembling a cone. Plumes broke through after 6 seconds, dispersing in all directions. A second surge extended 8,000 feet downwind within 1.7 seconds, visible for over 3 minutes. Fallout stayed within the predicted area, peaking at 0.030 RHR. The shockwave struck ships, immobilizing one and causing minor damage to another. Radiation levels of 5 RHR were recorded 1 hour and 10 minutes post-blast. A 5-gallon water sample taken directly above the blast site showed a radiation reading of 5 RHR.
Imagine how many fish died.
For right now, and I don't want to say nothing wrong on here because they love to tear me apart. Yeah. But if you look it up, they're in the same exact family. The spider and the crab is in the same exact family. What we have made the basically the trash cans of the ocean and the trash cans of the earth are delicacy. But this is the same thing that happened in slavery, where they gave us a pig and gave us the most nasty, horrendous parts of the pig, and then we turned it into a delicacy, like chitterlings.
Dang. Yo, now, I mean, I heard that, like, the shrimp and cockroaches are, like, the same thing, but y'all ready to give up y'all seafood? No more fish, no more shrimp, no more crabs? Y'all ready to get that up? I mean, he did say people of our skin color, but that don't mean that other people are supposed to eat it either, though. But I mean, you know, in the Bible it do say eat from the fruits of the vine, so maybe we are supposed to just be eating fruits and vegetables.